Wake up, you little Hulk. Yes, you, the one with that flabby chest hanging like a monkey in heat, scrolling through Instagram, dreaming of a Hulk body without even getting up from the couch. Do you know why you feel weak, listless, without energy, without that drive that made you wake up early and face the world? Because your testosterone, my friend, is dead. And the worst part, nobody told you the brutal truth about it. Doctors, oh, they love to apply ointments and prescribe little bottles of hormones like they're vitamin candies, but they don't talk about what's really killing your masculinity. Let's get this straight. Fat, stress, and a sedentary lifestyle are turning your body into an estrogen factory. That's right, while you're munching on cookies and watching TV series, your body is mixing everything up and turning you into a weak little Hulk with the testosterone of a chick. Every extra pound of fat isn't just a pound, it's a silent killer of your virility. Aromatase, my friend, is the fancy name for the enzyme that transforms your testosterone into estrogen. In other words, while you sleep on the couch, your belly is turning your strength into a flabby, saggy boob, and it doesn't stop there. Cortisol, the stress hormone, is like that idiot friend who shows up at the wrong time and ruins everything. Stress at work, worries, lack of sleep. Every sleepless night is a blow to your testosterone. Imagine you have an army of testosterone marching through your body, ready to make you strong, confident, dominant. Then cortisol arrives and destroys half of them before you even get out of bed, and you ask yourself, why do I feel so drained, unmotivated, lacking drive? Answer, because you're sabotaging your own strength. Now let's talk about training, you little gym rat. Doing 30 minutes on the elliptical and thinking that's going to make you ripped is a joke. The body needs real, heavy stimulation that makes your hormonal system scream, "My body wants testosterone." Light training without intensity is like patting the Hulk on the shoulder. It won't wake anything up. You need to lift real weights, cause micro-tears in the muscles, make your body produce natural testosterone as if it were forging suits of armor. Without that, my friend, your testosterone will remain at chick level, and your body will continue transforming fat into estrogen like it's a factory of feminine sweets. And there's more. Diet. The Hulk diet. Eating unsalted chicken and sweet potatoes, thinking that will solve everything, is almost as useless as wearing earplugs at a heavy metal concert. Testosterone needs good fat, quality protein, and micronutrients. Without zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D, you're sending your body to become a Hulk without muscles, without energy, without testosterone. Eating wrong is signing your own death warrant. You think you're being healthy, but in reality, you're becoming a little Hulk, running to the gym but dead inside. So look at yourself in the mirror and pay attention. Every sagging breast, every flabby abdomen, every sleepless night, every fake workout is pushing you towards a body that doesn't produce testosterone, that doesn't produce respect, that doesn't produce strength. And nobody's going to tell you this. You're going to have to hear it from me. The brutal truth about testosterone doesn't come in medicine leaflets. It doesn't come in fitness magazine articles. It comes from your discipline, your sweat, your tough routine, and the hunger to become the man you're meant to be. Chapter 1 ends with a harsh warning. If you continue down this path, in a year, you'll look in the mirror and won't recognize the Hulk you could be. But if you accept this brutal truth, the transformation begins now. Testosterone doesn't come in a tub of whey protein. It doesn't come from magic supplements. It doesn't come from cowardly doctors' talk. It comes from real, hard, visible, sweaty effort. All right, little Hulk, are you awake? Then get ready, because next chapter 2, I'm going to show you how to truly recover testosterone, pillar by pillar, and transform that flabby chest into strength, energy, and respectable masculinity. Okay, little Hulk, now that you've had your lesson from chapter 1, it's time to stop crying into your pillow and start rebuilding your body and your testosterone. This chapter isn't all talk and no action. Here I'm going to show you the pillars that will awaken the Hulk within you. And if you don't follow it, you might as well get used to a life of saggy breasts, a soft belly, and zero energy. Pilarwan, sono, a fabbrica secreta de testosterone. Do you think sleeping 5 hours a night is enough? If you do, you're screwed. Testosterone is like an army. At night, while you're snoring, your body sends thousands of soldiers to produce the hormone. Did you wake up several times, or were you scrolling on your phone? Boom, soldiers dead. Sleeping poorly is like firing a bazooka at your own strength. Your goal, 7 to 9 hours of deep sleep, without distractions. Turn off the lights, put away your cell phone, turn off Netflix. Do you want to be the Hulk, or do you want to remain a sleepy chick? Pillar 2, heavy training, micro tears, macro hormones. Now, stop doing those pink Hulk workouts with 30 minutes on the treadmill. Testosterone doesn't respect weakness. We need heavy, complex training that makes the body crave hormones. Squats, deadlifts, heavy bench presses. These are the exercises that will truly unleash your testosterone. Each repetition is like a hammer blow to the iron of your strength. There's no excuse. Real weight, high intensity, strategic pain. Without that, my friend, you're only fooling yourself. Pillar 3, body fat. Aromatase is a killer. Have you ever heard of aromatase? It's the silent killer that transforms your testosterone into estrogen. And guess who gives it room to work? Your belly. Every extra pound of fat is a factory for saggy boobs. Want to make your body produce testosterone instead of estrogen? Then reduce body fat, strategic cardio, intermittent fasting, clean diet, no whining, no bland chicken and raw sweet potatoes. If you want testosterone, you need action and visible results. Pillar 4, strategic nutrition. Don't eat like a kid. Testosterone needs real fuel. Without zinc, magnesium, vitamins D and K2, you're sending your body to produce a fake Hulk. Sufficient protein, good fats, avocado, eggs, olive oil, vegetables. That's the basis of the hormonal war. Eating the wrong things is like trying to light a fire with wet paper. Without the right micronutrients, no amount of testosterone will hold up. Pillar 5, stress and cortisol, invisible killers. If you're constantly worried, constantly dwelling on bad news, arguing with your boss, or filling your head with problems, congratulations, you're destroying your testosterone without even realizing it. Cortisol is the invisible enemy, the treacherous friend that steals your hormonal army. Simple techniques can help. Deep breathing, quick meditation, a walk outdoors, or simply disconnecting from the world for 30 minutes. Reducing stress is not a luxury, it's hormonal survival. Now, get this. No single pillar works in isolation. Sleeping well, training hard, keeping body fat low, eating right and managing stress are all essential. They work in synergy, like an army of Hulks marching to war against your own weak body. Fail at one, and you lose the entire battle. And don't give me excuses like I don't have time or I'm tired from work. If you don't do this, in a year you'll look in the mirror and see a washed-up, flabby-bellied Hulk with skinny arms and zero presence. Every minute you procrastinate is a minute you stop producing testosterone and being respected. Now imagine this. You wake up early, train hard, feel the sweat pouring down, sleep like a lion, eat like a warrior, manage your stress. The result: testosterone soaring, your body changing, boundless energy, sky-high confidence. Women notice, your friends respect you, and your reflection in the mirror finally matches the man you're meant to be. But here's the brutal truth. There is no pill, shake, or supplement that can replace real effort. No excuses, no shortcuts. There's only one path: discipline, consistency, and sacrifice. If you accept this, you'll start to become the Hulk that nobody thought possible. If not, you'll remain a little Hulk, looking at your own body and wondering, why doesn't anything work? Chapter 2 concludes with this reality. Testosterone is a reward for those who truly fight, not for those who want to sit still. In the next chapter, we'll go into even more brutal detail: how to create a daily routine, workout, diet, and habits that truly multiply your hormones and transform strength into respect. So, little Hulk, You've already been scolded, understood the pillars, and now you're ready for the routine that separates the real men of the couch chicks. This chapter is not for the faint of heart. It's for those who crave Hulk-level testosterone, endless energy, and automatic respect. Let's break it down. Daily routine, training, nutrition, and habits that really make a difference. Morning. Wake the monster. Wake up early, you little Huck. No scrolling on your phone or sleeping until noon. Every minute you spend lying down is wasted testosterone. Get up, drink some cold water, take a deep breath, and prepare your body for battle. A strategic breakfast helps. Eggs, avocado, some real protein. No sugar, no white bread. Imagine your body as a factory. If you send it sugar, it produces fat and estrogen. If you send it real fuel, it produces testosterone and muscle. Training, intense and intelligent. It's time to lift real weights. No, that pink Hulk workout doesn't count. We're talking about heavy compounds, bench press, squats, deadlifts, pull-ups. Each repetition is a punch to laziness and a shout for the body to produce hormones. Short rest intervals, high intensity, sweat pouring down as if you were melting the fake Hulk you were yesterday. Remember, weak training produces. Chick with a belly-heavy training produces a respectable Hulk. Post-workout, warrior nutrition. Don't just swallow whey, you idiot. Post-workout is the time to restore muscles and provide raw materials for testosterone, complete protein, good fats, and micronutrients. A shake with raw egg or lean meat, plus avocado, green vegetables, and nuts. If you think you can get away with it, remember, every wrong meal is a saboteur of your strength. Strategic nutrition is testosterone's secret weapon. Afternoon, focus and stress management. If you work or study, great, but beware of cortisol, the invisible killer. Avoid sitting for 8 hours, stressed, staring at a screen. Take strategic breaks, breathe, walk, move your body. This reduces cortisol and protects testosterone. Remember, chronic stress turns muscles into flabby bits. It's literal. Every minute of intelligent relaxation is a blow to the invisible enemy. Sleep and recovery. Your army rests. There's no excuse for sleeping poorly. Testosterone levels spike during deep sleep. Ideally, this 9 hours of solid sound, dark room, low temperature, no cell phone or Netflix before bed. Sleeping too little is like sending your army to war without ammunition. Guaranteed failure. Every extra hour of sleep is a testosterone bazooka you're firing. Extra habits, testosterone multipliers, sun exposure, vitamin D is direct fuel for the hormonal Hulk. Cold shower, it activates circulation. Testosterone reacts like a war alarm. Intermittent fasting, it helps reduce fat and estrogen and increases hormonal sensitivity. Avoid excessive alcohol. Each dose is a blow to your testosterone. Listen, little Hulk, there are no shortcuts, no pills, no miracle shakes, no light workouts. Maximum testosterone comes from a brutal routine, repeated every day, no slacking off, no excuses. You'll feel physical changes, but mainly mental ones. Confidence, energy, courage to face any situation. And pay attention. Discipline is the bridge between being a little Huck and being the Hulk. Sleeping well, training hard, eating right, managing stress, extra habits, all together and synchronized. Fail in one pillar and you lose the entire battle. It's simple but painfully true. Now visualize this. In 3 months, you're following this routine. Firmer body, smaller belly, growing muscles, sky-high energy. Every friend will notice. Every look will change. Every challenge will seem smaller. Testosterone isn't magic, but it's rewarding. Your body and mind respond to real effort, not couch potatoes. Chapter 3 ends with this clear image. Brutal routine generates brutal testosterone, which generates brutal force, which generates brutal respect. If you don't apply it, you'll continue in the same cycle of failure. If you do apply it, prepare to become a Hulk that no one will ignore. Now, my little Hulk, we've reached the climax. If you've survived this far, you've already understood the brutal truth. Testosterone doesn't come in bottles, it doesn't come from supplements, It doesn't come from light workouts or Instagram-worthy diets. It comes from real effort, heavy discipline, and daily sacrifice. This chapter is about to transform all the frustration, all the sweat, and all the effort into visible results, so that you can stop being a wimpy chick and become a respectable Hulk. But take a deep breath and look at yourself. Every hard workout, every night's sleep, every strategic meal, every minute you resisted laziness. This isn't just routine, it's forging. Your body is the metal and you're hammering it until it becomes steel. Testosterone is the fire that tempers this blade. The more intense the routine, the hotter the fire. The more real effort, the more testosterone circulates. It's simple. Want to be strong? Then fight brutally every day. Second point, mindset. You're no longer that little Hulk who believed in instant results. Every failure, every lazy day, every lapse in discipline is a reminder of where you've been. Now you're on the final climb, where the difference between failure and the Hulk is in your head. Visualize the body you want. Visualize the energy you want. Visualize the confidence you deserve. Your brain controls hormones almost as much as your body. Strong thoughts, strong testosterone. Now comes the reality check. There is no comfortable rest on the path to peak testosterone. If you relax, the enemy, fat, cortisol, stress, laziness, comes running back. Every minute you postpone training, every fast food you devour, every sleepless night is a silent traitor stealing your masculinity. The final climb requires total vigilance. Discipline is not an option, it's an obligation. But here's the good part, little Hulk. All this effort pays off quickly if you're brutally consistent. Imagine your body changing, muscles growing, belly slimming, energy exploding. Every glance in the mirror is a reminder that you've conquered laziness, conquered flabby boobs, conquered the inner Hulk who wanted to stay on the couch. The Hulk inside you is waking up and nobody will be able to ignore it. Practical tip for the final climb. Do a daily checkpoint. Record your workouts, meals, sleep hours, and stress levels. Visualize your progress. This isn't nerdiness, it's a war strategy. Every piece of data is ammunition to maintain the brutal routine and prevent you from becoming weak again. If you control your routine, you control your hormones. If you control your hormones, you control your strength, energy, and masculinity. Now brace yourself for this brutal truth. There's no glamour in being a little Huck, but there's glory in being the Hulk. The transformation isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional. High testosterone changes everything: focus, courage, confidence, attitude. You gain presence not because you want to show off, but because your body and mind respond with pure energy. Every word, every gesture, every step is charged with strength. So, close the loop. Screw your phone and TV shows. Sleep like a warrior. Heavy training, complex compositions, maximum intensity, sweat dripping. Strategic diet, protein, healthy fats, micronutrients, and no sugar like in a little snack. Stress management: breathe, move, disconnect. Brutal daily routine. Total discipline, constant monitoring, progress checkpoint. If you apply all of this, your body and mind will respond. The flabby belly disappears, muscles grow, energy explodes, testosterone soars. You become the Hulk that nobody dares to mess with, the man everyone respects, the guy who wakes up and faces any challenge with full force. Motivational closing. Remember the first scolding. Wake up, little Hulk. Now that little Hulk is dead. In his place, a Hulk of respect, energy, and masculinity. Every effort, every drop of sweat, every night of discipline has built this man. You are no longer a spectator. You are the protagonist of your own transformation. Final impactful phrase. From a Nutella Hulk, you've become the real Hulk, disciplined, strong, and unstoppable. Testosterone doesn't ask for permission, it demands respect. And you've finally learned to give it.